the effect of curtailing exports ultimately will be to force prices up. Everyone will be affected by that, but the people affected most will be the poorest and the hungriest.
Turkey helped broker the deal, so presumably this isn't going to go down well with them.
I imagine not, and I imagine the phone is quite hot between Ankara and Moscow. A lot of the grain that has come out of the Ukrainian Black Sea ports has ended up in Turkey. Some of it's gone through Turkey on its way to other places, obviously, but the Turks are suffering severe economic strain. Food prices have gone through the roof. Erdogan wanted this grain available and prices to come down. So no, this will not be regarded very happily by them.
So Mark Lowcock, former Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, thank you. Protesters have been marching in more than 10 cities across the UK, calling for improved access to affordable childcare. A full-time nursery place often costs at least £1,400 a month per child. The planning March of the Mummies was organised by the campaigning group Fabian campaigns manager was in the march. I asked how much it was they were asking for.
We've got the second most expensive childcare system in the developed world. At the same time, our childcare workers are being paid poverty wages, and nurseries are closing their doors because they just can't afford to stay open. The whole system is broken, and it desperately needs government investment. We know that this makes economic sense. We can look at other countries and see what they're doing. Canada recently invested $30 million into their childcare sector, so the childcare costs no more than $10 a day, and they didn't do this out of the goodness of their heart. They did it because it makes economic sense. For every dollar that they've invested into childcare, they've got between $1.50 and $2.80 back into the wider economy.
Where would the extra money come from, though? Because you talk about government investment, but ultimately that's taxpayers.
It is taxpayer investment, but we can see that the return into the economy makes sense. The Women's Budget Group have done studies and found that investing in care creates almost 3 times as many jobs as the same investment in construction. Women are being forced out of the workplace at the moment. It is impossible to survive in households that don't have 2 incomes coming into them. But we can't go to work, we can't afford it, and we keep talking about growth and levelling up, but we're never going to be able to do that if we don't have the childcare infrastructure in place that enables families to go to work.
And how likely do you think it is that the government at the moment, which is facing a hole of many billions, is actually going to listen?
We really hope that they are going to listen. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of women who want to